Hello everyone, my name is Busra. I'm a PhD student in Industrial Engineering Department. So today I'm going to talk about the role of data analytics in operations research and management sites. So what we do in operations research, we study problems, industry-related problems, business-related problems, government-related problems. We use mathematical methods to observe, explain what we observed, make decisions and propose solutions to improve the current state. But the way that we approach the problem is highly theoretical. We have complex mathematical equations and we have assumptions and their proofs, proposition, and etc. And today there is this growing attention on data analytics. But actually it's been almost 20 years that everyone is talking on data, so it's not something new. But what is new for the operations research? They are under threat of being left behind because industry outside, many businesses, like e-commerce for example, they are saving billions of dollars even with simple algorithms that they come up with. So it's not just the money, because they have an access data, they manage the risk with using data techniques, and then they improve their current system. And then they are discovering the facts that academic research did not know before. So if you want to look at the quickly past 10 years, so in 2009, one of the biggest society operations research ran a worldwide survey, and then they wanted to question where the current practice OR is. So the results were remarkable because for the OR jobs, advanced mathematical skills were not required. It was okay for them if they do simple statistics reporting and if they know the organizational culture. Of course, it was a hit for the academic research in operations society. And in 2011, they said the practitioners from the United States, the scholars, what are you guys simply doing there? We have an access data, we are saving billions of dollars, and then we need your help because you have the ability of critical and analytical thinking. But they were still competing on the data analytics. And then demand analytics was born. They were mastered on forecasting. In 2013, two biggest society regarding operations research, one in the United Kingdom, one in the United States, they merged together to promote science for better, which means that they will voluntarily to help the industry. And then data analytics was born because operations research is not interested in too much using data for simple reporting and statistics. They are interested in to use data for decision makings. How can create a decision model which is data supported. That's why they come up with this fancy word, decision analytics. And in 2015, another big society ran a survey because they wanted to last time make sure that where they are heading is accurate and then applicable for everyone. And since then, industry is competing on decision analytics, especially in healthcare settings. And then right now, academic society are calling scholars for special issues on this topic. So for the sake of my research, what I do, I bring this methodology, which is, with of course the help of my advisors. So we start with an idea, especially in operations, this idea must be very, very complex, target complex problems. It's not a stage where we are asking whether or not this variable is statistically significant for outcome, because these are going to be answered by fact-based management, next steps. Because if you target a complex problem, we can answer why did it happen, how it happened, when it happened, how many times it happened. And then we can use factor analysis, significant, correlation data, days of visualization, descriptive and diagnosis, all the things, all the data tools are embedded in this section. And then once we want to predict something or doing some algorithms, writing some algorithms for decision making, we need to be perfectionists. Because we use the statistical inference, data fitting, all artificial intelligence algorithms, collaborating, filtering. So this is the methodology that I follow. And in my dissertation, my dissertation title is The Business Model and Data Analytics for Complex Service Environments. You can name as hospitals, you can name as construction sites, you can name as heavy maintenance industries. In fact, I have an actual data from a maintenance industry that does, in the United States, that does maintenance for aircraft, for the aviation industry. So the problem is, the orders coming in, and then it's unknown how long they will stay in the system. And it's unknown also how well the service provider performs at the same time. But I can explain all these with the available data. What I have capacity, I have labor hours, I have order characteristics, customer ID, and all stuff. So what I do is basically using all the metrics, map them, writing algorithms, prediction, fitting, and that's all.
Thank you.